Well, you may think it's been a while since Syracuse University has had a national championship, but what if I told you there's an SU team that just picked up a natty last month?
And we have them with us. Joining us now in the studio, head coach Christina Beam, first-year defenseman Sarah Anderson of the SU Women's Club Hockey Team, undefeated national champions. How does that feel and sound?
It sounds amazing. It's still very surreal, and I think the team in general, we're still on cloud nine, just looking back at our season and everything we've accomplished.
You've accomplished a lot, and how does that feel? You've got a national title.
It definitely feels really cool. I didn't think I'd ever actually be able to say that, be like, oh yeah, we won a national championship. I never thought growing up I'd actually ever say that, and here we are.
What was it like during the game, though? Because, you guys had a pretty, I don't want to say easy, but you guys did well leading up to the championship game. Championship game was tight.
Yeah, it was still definitely very stressful. Even though our games, the beginning of the tournament, weren't close games, but then once we neared the end, especially once we played Tampa, they were really close games. The first game was only 3-2. And then our second game was 3-2 with only a few minutes left.
Women's club hockey.
I'd say it's pretty competitive, especially because even on our team, we have a lot of talent. We have a lot of depth on our team, and obviously while we were in the tournament, our first line, they all had a hat trick, which didn't happen at all during the tournament except for our team. But then even the teams we play against, I feel they're just, a lot of them are tough and just strong. They definitely get physical at times.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
There's definitely increased competition in women's club hockey. It's our talented athletes who want to continue to play, but maybe not play 7 days a week. And we run our program pretty strict. We practice 3 days a week. We have 1 to 2 games a weekend. Oh. The girls have their own things that they do off ice on top of their academics to maintain a strong team.
And you also say it's very important to build a culture, too, with the team. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so that's a big thing that Marty and I, my assistant coach, have worked to build. We want everybody to know the culture that we have, that when they see Syracuse Women's Club Hockey Team, they know, okay, that's them. They carry themselves respectfully. They work hard. They're people that you want to be around. So we often tell the girls, carry yourself a certain way on and off the ice. And I think it's really leading in. I've heard towards the end of the season, even our captains and our e-board members saying, it's our culture. This is the culture we want. In nationals, we had some physical games, and some things were said or done that are not us. And the girls came out saying, we're going to play Syracuse hockey, which means we're going to play classy. We're going to play our game.
Nice. Sarah, I'm curious how you balance it all. Coach kind of went through the schedule there, but you're a student, you're a player, you travel, you're pre-med too, by the way. How do you juggle all that?
It's definitely a lot, and I was never good at time management when I was younger, so it's definitely something I've had to work on since I've been in college. But I feel just our schedule for hockey is just enough where it keeps my mind just kind of, I don't know, it gets my mind off the schoolwork, but then at the same time I get back from practice and I go back into doing my schoolwork, and then we still have time for fun, and our team hangs out together. But it's definitely tough to balance it all, but I feel the 3 days a week, it's just the perfect amount.
Yeah.
We hockey moms love to see the hardware. I love this trophy. It's huge. It looks heavy. Tell us about getting that trophy awarded to the team.
It was great. When the captain of our team, Leah Landry, and I were called over for it, the gentleman from the AAU were like, we're going to hold it for you. For photos, we did photos, and they handed it off. And it's probably a 40-pound trophy. So to have it, it's amazing. And just, to be able to share it as a team and have the team hoist it up after the game and our win, it was great.
Quick before you go, you mentioned your assistant coach, Marty Cecilia, who we worked with for many, many years here, super talented photographer before he became a hockey coach, very devoted. What's it like to coach and play for Coach Marty?
You want to go first?
Sure. He is just so humble, and he doesn't like to take credit for anything. He's like, no, this is about the girls. He doesn't like to take credit for anything. Even when we just had won, he wouldn't get in the pictures with us. We were like, Marty, come on, you have to get in the pictures. But he definitely keeps us calm. I know when I get off the ice and I'm all riled up after a shift, he definitely comes over and he calms me down. So I don't know what we'd do without Marty, honestly.
Balances you?
Right.
He does.
Yeah.
He does balance me. He's kind of my yin to my yang. You know, if I'm worked up, he's usually pretty cool, and vice versa. And we just can bounce things off each other. We're a great team. He's very much a stereotypical assistant coach. The girls love him. They, you know, love to make jokes with him. He's got a different relationship with the team than I do, and that's how it should be.
Yeah. Right. Coach Marty Cecilia also told me about this super cool cooler. I think we need to show it off. It's
a mini Zamboni.
It's a
I don't know how mini
Zamboni.
it is, but it is a Zamboni nonetheless.
And that was part of the prize package, right?
It was part of the prize package, yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and the girls are pretty excited about that.
To the victor go the spoils.
Oh.
Coach, Sarah, thank you so much, and to all your team, and to Marty, you too.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.